Welcome to Channel 18, and today, as our first guest, we have a group that's been coming to the community center now for a number of years. We did interview them several years ago, and we thought it'd be good to bring ourselves up to date and to give them a chance to let you know again what they do. And it's called the BNI Group here at the Harwich Community Center. And how often do you meet? John Curley is the president and our guest today. How often do you meet, John? Is it every week or?
We meet every Wednesday at 7 o'clock in the morning until 8:30.
7 until 8:30. That's a long meeting.
It actually goes by pretty quickly. With the number of members that we have now, we have 36 members. So with 36 members, each doing a little 1-minute presentation, and then we have a 10-minute speaker every week. A different member does a 10-minute presentation.
Oh, wow.
It actually goes by pretty quickly.
Well, I would think so, yeah. Now, for example, what would a speaker have to say?
Well, basically, a speaker gets to present that person's profession.
Yes.
So, and what they do is they talk about the history of the company they work for or their own company. They talk about the referrals that they're looking for to grow their business. And they also like to talk a little bit about their personal life, so you get to know them, so it's easier to refer them.
Oh, very good. And of the 36 members, how many are new now? You said you had.
We had 22 members when I took over the president's seat in January of 2014. And as of today, we have 36 members in the group. So we've grown significantly in the last, say, 17 months.
Well, that's very good. Now, where has this growth been? Has it been in a certain group of businesses, or has it been in all businesses? Or?
Well, we only allow one professional position for each seat.
I
so
see.
we only have one electrician, one plumber, one attorney. And we've seen growth in all aspects. We have a home wellness sphere. We have a lot of contractors, plumbers, electricians, general contractors. And basically the growth comes within friends of the members. Members tell their friends how much business that they've grown since they've been in our group.
Really?
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. And that grows our group more and more. And we also have visitors days where we allow people to come from the outside to come and visit our group to see what we're all about.
And how do they work?
They work very well. Visitors actually, even if they don't join the group, we actually keep track of the visitors' referrals to our group, and the referrals from the visitors are actually pretty significant.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, that's to all kinds of businesses. Now, if you were to categorize or kind of qualify your businesses, how many different businesses do you have?
Well, each member can only have a
specific one,
yes.
yeah.
So we actually have 36 different businesses.
36 different businesses. Wow, that's a pretty good representation.
It's very good because, say, the general contractor uses the painter, then he uses the plumber, he uses the mason, uses the realtor, uses me for the insurance. So it just keeps going on. It's a big giver's gain. Members giving other referrals to other members to gain business.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what are your plans now as president?
I'm the president until October 1st.
Yes.
And then they elect a new president to come in. They only like to have a president serve one term, and I'm actually serving 2 terms currently right now. So I've had a great time. I enjoy it. I enjoy being part of the group.
Very good.
I enjoy watching members grow their businesses. We've had one individual, Amy, who owns Sparkle Edge Cleaning. She started her business as a sole proprietor with herself as an employee, and she currently has, I believe it's 9 or 10 employees.
Wow.
And she gets the bulk of her business from referrals from our Best One group.
That's terrific.
Yeah. In 8 years, she's grown her business like that through our group.
That's very good, isn't it?
It's very satisfying to see somebody grow their business like that through referrals that, you know.
That's right, and that's all internal referrals.
It's internal referrals within the group,
Yes.
but then they also call them Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, whereas then those people, say if I refer a friend of mine to you, and then that friend refers another friend.
Another
and a
friend.
yeah, so we do acknowledge that too, that they're outside referrals.
And where is this cleaner? Is that local?
Sparkle Edge Cleaning, she's located in Yarmouthport on 6th.
Yarmouthport.
Yep.
Very
yep.
good.
And she cleans all over the Cape.
Oh boy.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yep.
And any other businesses that you're aware of that have grown like that?
In the group itself?
Yes.
A lot of them have. A lot of people come into our group as sole proprietors, or they're just starting out.
I see.
And they grow and grow and grow. And some of them grow so much that they can't keep up with it.
Oh, boy.
So they leave the group, unfortunately, instead
Yeah.
of adding new employees. So Amy's one of a standout where she's actually added employees and built her business up with growth. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. Carol Hayward, who owns Talking Threads Embroidery. She's a sole proprietor that's been in the group for I believe it's over 10 years.
Wow.
And she gets the bulk of her business through the referrals in our group. And she's grown her business from the ground up.
Wow.
Michelle Drew owns Newberry Street South Salon and Spa.
Okay.
And she's grown her business all through BNI. She bought the salon, and she's grown her business through the Best One BNI, and she's done very well with it. So that's just a few names right there.
Now, what about the contractors and the plumbers? Have they grown their business any?
They've grown their business. We actually have a new electrician that's just put his application in today.
Yeah.
We have a plumber that is brand new
Very
from
good.
last week. And we have Goff Brothers Construction, who's our general contractor. And he's grown his business significantly. He's already a very well-established business,
Yes.
but he's gotten very good referrals from our group. And he uses all of the resources in the group. Uses me for his insurance, uses the realtor, like I was saying, and uses all the, I guess you could say, uses all the members as subcontractors in our group.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, do you have any landscapers in your group?
We do. We have Cape Cod Tree and Landscape. That's Chris Smith.
Yes.
He's been in other groups. He's actually sat as, I believe, a vice president from another group. He moved over to our group because of the growth potential that's in our group.
Okay.
And the awards that we've won in our group, people recognize that, so they actually sometimes move from other networking groups to come to ours.
Oh, that's great.
And Chris has done very well in his business, Cape Cod Tree and Landscape.
And where is he located now?
He's located in Chatham. He's down on 28 in Chatham.
Oh, okay. That's a good place.
Yep. And then we have another newer member is Jay's Ultimate Fruit. He's based out of Orleans,
Well,
right next to NASA Disposals operations.
okay.
And NASA Disposal is also in our group. They have a representative in our group. And Jay specializes in selling wholesale fruits to markets, restaurants, hotels. So he's a new addition, and he's been doing very well in the group.
That's great.
And he also wholesales, so you can go right to his shop
Go
and buy
to
right
the
to him.
shop and
Yep.
buy.
Mhm.
That's very good. So you got great business, and you've got a lot of referrals, and you have growing. And what else is there that we?
Basically, the gist of the whole group is to focus on having a specific referral each week,
Okay.
so that I want to ask all of my 35 other members besides myself a specific referral. If I'm looking for a restaurant that I'm trying to write insurance for, or a builder that I'm trying to write, I want to come in with a specific referral so that I can use all of my sales force, which is our membership,
Yes.
for them to help me grow my business. So that's the biggest part of our group and our meetings every
And
week.
that's the way you work.
That's the way we work, yep. So
Yeah.
people take notes. If someone calls out a name, they'll take a note, and then they'll make a phone call for that person, for that member, so it's not a cold call for the person, so it's a warm call. It's an introduction to that person. Yeah.
Yeah. And you personally now, you've been in this group how long?
I've been in this group for 5 years. 5 years this month, actually.
Very good.
Yep. And it's helped me tremendously. I enjoy the group, and I enjoy giving referrals to help people grow their business.
Yeah.
But I also enjoy receiving referrals to grow my business. And March 9th, we were at the regional awards dinner, and we won 8 awards as our group.
Wow.
And one of them was specifically for the amount of growth that we've done over the last year and a half.
So this is a national group?
This is BNI is actually worldwide.
Worldwide. And now when you have this kind of a conference, is that just New England?
It was regionally, so it was southeastern Massachusetts, and there was 51 groups there.
51 groups? Wow, so this is a pretty big group. And it's a pretty big organization.
They have BNIs in almost every, well, not in every town, but there's Falmouth, Hyannis, there's a Centerville, Osterville, Marston's Mills, there's a Harwich, there's an Eastham. So there's quite a few. There's a Yarmouth.
Wow, there are quite a few. So
Yeah, there's 51 in the southeastern part of Massachusetts.
that's a lot.
Yeah, it's the way of it's just a huge part of how people grow their businesses today, all through warm networking leads.
Well, that's a good way to to grow.
Exactly.
That's a good way to get new business.
Mm-hmm.
And now, there's certain ethics within the group?
There are definitely certain ethics. There are rules that I have a book that I have to go through every week, and we go through a presentation. We keep a time. There's a timekeeper that, because everybody has a chance to do a 60-second commercial, they call it,
Okay.
or a 60-second presentation. So we keep time on that, and then we have a 10-minute speaker. And we also have, if you're late, you get marked late. If you leave early, you get marked to leave early.
Wow.
And you're only allowed 3 absences within a 6-month period, or your seat can be open to another professional.
Well, that's very good, because you don't want people just looking for one referral and then leaving.
Yep.
They want to be, you want someone there who's going to be a contributor.
And we keep a report, so we know which members have given referrals, how much they call it thank you for closed business.
Okay.
We know how many referrals they've given, how many referrals they received, and what they contribute to the group. And then every year when their membership is going to renew, the membership committee that we have actually reviews their membership application, and most of the time, 99% of the time, they're allowed renewal. But there are some times where if someone's not giving and they're just receiving,
Yes.
then the membership will sit with them and discuss that and, try to give them another opportunity to prove themselves.
Very good. So if you belong to this group, you're expected to give and receive.
Yes.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, John, we appreciate your time.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And wish you good luck.
Thank you very much for having me. I enjoyed it.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you.
Good.